What's going on, family? What's going on? What the deal be today? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Lady Nika. Um, I wanted to come in and just, have a quick little conversation with my love things, each one teach one, all this shit like that. I was down to the internet and I read an article today, guys. It said that law enforcement officials confirmed that well-known fashion designer and Kansas City native Kate Spade is dead. According to TMZ, someone found her dead inside her New York City apartment on Park Avenue. She was just 55 years old. Now, Kate started the Kate Spade brand in '93. At the time, she was working as an accessories editor at Mademoiselle magazine at the time. And according to KateSpade.com, she set out to create the perfect handbag. Now, in '94, she married Andy Spade. The two worked together to develop the Kate Spade New York brand. Her company, Kate Spade New York, grew to more than 140 retail shops, including one in Country Club Plaza, outlet stores, including one in Legends across the U.S., and more than 175 shops internationally. In 2006, she sold off Kate Spade New York stores and took some time off to raise her daughter. But then in 2016, she returned back to designing and started a new line called Frances Valentine, named after her young daughter. The purpose of the video is, do you see now how money really don't buy happiness? We've been seeing it. We saw it in Michael Jackson. We saw it in Whitney Houston. To a certain degree, we've seen a little bit of it in Prince. We see it in Cardi B. We see it in a lot of these celebrities and people who many of us, um, become fans of and idolize and things like that. But that just goes to show you that look at all the stuff that lady had, and now it's a 13-year-old girl that's gonna grow up without her mother, because whatever was going on in her mom's life, her coins wasn't able to sustain her. It didn't bring her happiness. Oftentimes we see these young people, and even people around my age, middle aged and older, they kill themselves just to make this money. They want the money. They want the money. They think all their happiness lies within that check, and it don't. It really don't. Money can't do nothing but put a band-aid on the problem that you already had. And sooner or later that band-aid will come off and your problems will be once again exposed. It made me think about people in everyday life who go through their regular struggles in life and they just give up. I just shared with y'all last week that I too was at that point, and it ain't the first time. But I damn sure plan on making it my last time. Stop looking to think that I see a lot of people do this. They look over there and it look like over there is this beautiful picture of what you wish you could have, because they got the money, they got cars, they got the careers, they got clothes, they got everything that make that picture perfect and pretty. But inside that home, inside that beautiful picture, perfect picture, is a person that could be totally dying on the inside. It could feel like you standing in a crowded room full of people and you screaming to the top of your lungs and nobody is able to understand. Nobody hears you because the picture is so pretty and so perfect. There is no such thing as a picture perfect life. We all gonna go through stuff. Now I don't say don't strive to be successful in your own right. Do what it is that make you feel good and makes you feel fulfilled. But understand one thing, that it doesn't matter how many hundred. It don't matter if you go from being a hundredaire to a thousandaire to a millionaire to a billionaire. If you're not happy within, if all the things that keep us happy, the love, the appreciation. If you don't have, if you missing a element of your life, please understand today that these people like this are examples of, you're not gonna make yourself feel no better by simply making it being successful. Being successful is a beautiful feeling, don't get me wrong, but you cannot find your happiness inside of money, because with money, more problems, honey. Rich people have it so hard, and we sit out here as non-rich people, whatever level you on, you ain't rich, and you sit back and you watch these people and you be like, Lord, if I could only, Lord, when is my ship gonna come in? If I could. I said the very same thing. I got mad at a family member who frequents lawsuits and always seems to get her one, and she gets all this money, and at the end of the year she still be around here asking people to help her out. I used to say, Lord, if I had those kind of windfalls, the things that I could do. And then I realized that I'm asking for something that I don't realize the magnitude of what I'm asking for. It's best that my shit come to me slowly but surely. Long as it come. Slowly but surely. Stop wanting to be somebody else. Stop thinking that making $1 million is gonna make you happy, because I know a lot of people with $1 million that are not happy at all in their life. That I had somebody recently, I ain't gonna say she a friend of mine, but I'll say we cool, and she's very well off. When I tell you she's one of the richest women in my state, not my city, my state. That lady came in one day and she sat down at the bar, and I just so happened to been out there, and I come up and I talked to her, and she was telling me all these things. She had just come back from Paris, her and her husband and her children, and she told me about all the vacations that she had taken throughout her lifetime. And I'm sitting here, showing me pictures of her house, and her kids. It looked like a picture perfect situation. And I'm sitting here in my mind talking with this woman. Now, I don't know who she is yet, and I won't reveal who she is here now, but I'll say that she's somebody very well known, and I had no idea. I was sitting there talking to this lady, and you think I was talking to her like I'm talking to y'all. We just running it, you know what I'm saying? I'm just talking to her because she looked like she wanted some company, and looked like some shit was on her mind. So I happened to be in the area. Why not get a lady a little conversation? Sometimes just being a listening ear for someone. You may not have the answers to the problems of their life, but just being a listening ear to someone you don't know what that can do for somebody sometimes. And so I'm sitting here, I'm listening to this lady and shit, and when she got ready to leave, I had went to the back. By the time I came back to the front, she had left, but she left me a $200 tip. And I was like, what the fuck is she leaving me a $200 tip for? Little did I know, the bartender told me who she was. And I was shocked, because we sat there and we ran it for about an hour, y'all. I let her talk. I told her about my life and my struggles, and I kept wondering why she kept saying, I wish I was you. I'm sitting up here looking at this bitch with these diamonds on her. Now her diamonds, let me not try to shade that lady. She had them fucking diamonds on her hand, earrings, necklace. I mean, she wasn't what I call ghetto iced out. Ghetto iced out, they don't know how far to go with the shit. They'll go and put all kinds of shit on, and instead of them giving across the image that they got money, they look like they some hood rats that ain't used to nothing. That's what they come across as. Hold on. Okay. Like they some hood rats and stuff like that. So, that kind of threw me, I'm sitting here looking at this very classy based ass woman, and she going through it. Cause in everything she was saying to me, she was basically saying, and this ain't making me happy, and this ain't making me happy. And I totally didn't get it. But it took me to, later on, someone told me who she was. Like I said, after she left me that $200 tip, I knew he told me who she was, and I'm quick to go. I went to Google, bitch, and when I Googled this lady, I could not believe, as unhappy as that woman seemed, all the motherfucking businesses and partnerships this family has, and it made me understand even more that money don't make your ass happy. I knew that anyway, cause I tried it. and the shit don't make you happy. You can have all the money in the world. You can fix yourself up to look like whatever people want you to, whatever you feel like you need to be looking like. At the end of the day, if that happiness ain't inside, your ass ain't doing shit. And that's what I saw in this lady. And this situation with Kate Spade just made me even more so want to talk about the fact that people need to start finding a true happiness in this life. I know we face a lot of demons, but there's help out there if you want help. If you want some help, you can get some help. All you have to do is reach out to someone. I don't think that the world has lost its compassion so much so that no one would be willing to assist you in becoming mentally healthy again, to where you're not plagued by thoughts of destroying your life, taking your life away, and hurting your family and friends. It just shows you that these people, with all the resources that they have in life, are so unhappy. Yet we sit over here and we complain and complain and complain about what we don't have. We don't know how to be grateful for what we have in life, and you have to. You really have to. This is a sad situation. Like I said, it's a 13-year-old girl now who has no mother. I identify with that because I lost my mother at the age of 13. So, her situation is a lot better than mine, so she should be okay, hopefully. But it ain't gonna stop it from hurting, And I wish that whatever was going on with Kate Spade, she had it within her to go out and talk to somebody, try to feel better, get mentally healthy again. I wish someone could have saved her. But it is what it is. But you just can't be thinking that your happiness lies in someone else. This is a woman, and you can't think your happiness lies in money either. This woman is an international designer. People know her. I got a bag, I'm sure, in one of them closets. And she gone at age 55. Life snuffed out at her own hands, because whatever was going on in her mind, whatever was going on inside of her, was so big that it made her feel like she didn't want to be on this earth anymore. That is some despair to feel right there. That is some serious despair to feel. That, because I don't know too many. I know a lot of people be talking about, I wish I did. They don't really want to. They don't really want to. Every day you wake up is a new opportunity to get to wherever it is that you want to be in life, whether it be within yourself or with how your accomplishments in life. Everybody wakes up every morning with a fresh opportunity to be a better version of yourself. And if you feel that you are spiraling out of control, reach out to somebody. I'm not saying people gonna have the answers, but when you can vent, when you can get it out, that's part of the healing process, is not to keep it bottled up inside of you. 55 years old is not old at all. I be around here talking that shit and I'm 45, but don't think that I really feel like I'm geriatric. Not yet, bitch, not yet. I'm at the middle stage of my life. I'm at the peaceful stage of my life. I'm at the happy side of my life now. I don't been through all that other shit. But the purpose of the video is, if you ever feel like you in despair and you don't know what to do, you don't feel like nobody is there, please know that someone is there, and reach out to somebody, even if you have to reach out to me. I may not have the answers. I am not trained to do a damn thing, but just sit here and talk shit and swallow spit. But what I am trying to do is be a good person, a listening ear, and an awesome friend. Money just simply don't make you happy. Don't matter how much money you got in this world. If you ain't happy on the inside, that money won't do shit but just put a band-aid on it, dress you up real pretty, and make the world think that you got it going on, when inside there's a war raging. That's deep. Rest in peace, fashion designer Kate Spade. My condolences to all of her fans, family, and her friends. I'm out.